Hi everyone, my name is Elle. Welcome to my video. I have just killed the dancer of the Boreal Valley at Soul Level 1 recently, and after hours of death, I figured I learned a few things about the fight that I would like to share with you guys that will hopefully help you with the kill if you decide to do so. This is the Soul Level 1 Deprived character. I'm using a raw infused +7 broadsword. Weapon choices here don't really matter, it's really based on your personal preference. You could get your weapon to +7 by using 2 titanium chunks. One is found in Smothering Lake, and the second you could trade it using the Black Fire Bomb to the crow at the attic of the Firelink Shrine. The Lloyd Shell Ring reduces your damage taken by 25% when you're at full health. Chlorantine Ring increases your stamina regeneration. The Lloyd Sword Ring increases your damage dealt by 10% when you're at full health. And then the Flames Ring increases your damage based on how low your raw equipment value is. In this case, I'm sitting at 6.4 out of 50, so the damage boost is 11%, which is fairly significant. The dancer is weak to dark and lightning damage, so you could use the human pine resin or the gold pine resin. Alternatively, you could try the Carthage Rouge, which is a little more RNG dependent. She will bleed usually after 11 or 12 hits. For armor, the goal is to stay under 30% equipment load to get the faster roll. If you're feeling real manly, you should do this fight naked. Otherwise, wear something to make yourself feel less nervous, or maybe even add a grass crest shield for a better improved stamina recovery rate. This is the first dancer kill I did at Soul Level 1. This is a test run, so I was wearing some armor here to avoid being rank-shotted. If you wish to use a weapon resin for this fight, I recommend you buff before entering the fog wall, as you only have a few seconds to position yourself at the start of the fight before she opens her attacks. Upon entering the room, you need to run immediately behind her and hug her legs. The movement set is based on your positioning relative to her. If you're anywhere in front of her, she will do a 2-hit slap combo or a 5-hit sword combo. When she does a flame arc with her sword, you want to hug her right leg and away from her left so you don't get clipped. The grab is telegraphed by a snaky movement of her head and shoulder and a distinct sound. Roll left or right depending on which side of her you're on. She staggers after 7 or 8 hits. Count the hits in your head to know when a stagger is coming so that you can take advantage of it. The backswing is hard to avoid if you're at the end of your attack animation. As you can see here, I got hit because I wasn't prepared. Pay attention and roll into her to avoid it. This incoming slam, you need to roll left, is followed by another swing, so you want to roll left again. When she transitions is actually the best time to hit her. The dark ground effect on the floor doesn't actually hurt you. If you choose to buff your weapon, you want to run behind the pillar. Use the time while she does the blade dance to clear any furniture in the room that might obstruct your view later on. When the dancer jumps and slams to the floor, she does a follow-up spin, so you don't want to get too close to her just yet. After this, you can reposition yourself behind her. She sometimes does a triple spin. You want to roll for the first one and the third one. The second hit doesn't usually hit you. This incoming slam by the dark sword is followed immediately by a swing of the fire sword, so you want to roll left and then left again to avoid fire. It's very fast and hard to react to. As you can see, I got hit by the first slam here. If you need time to breathe, run around the pillars and wait for her to reposition herself. When she does the sword poke, you can roll sideways. They're very easy to avoid. During her blade dance is actually a very good time to find good position or recover your stamina. Be ready to run behind her as soon as it ends. The fire arc followed by the dark arc you can avoid similar to phase 1. Just hug her right leg. This dark AoE has a huge range, so try to roll backwards to avoid it. This is the triple spin again. Again, you roll the first and the third one. When she does a do-wild swing, you just want to roll into her. I got a little careless here, so I got hit by the first swing. And there's the kill. Now I'm going to show you a second Soul Level 1 dancer kill I did. I just want to point out a few things here that wasn't shown in the previous kill. So let's fast forward through phase 1. It's pretty much the same. As you can see here, I buff my sword when she does the fire AoE. She's at 75% health. This fight doesn't last very long if you're moderately aggressive, so buffing your sword here will allow you to put out strong attacks during her transition phase. So now she's transitioning. I'm just using all my stamina to smack her. So when she does the blade dance, as you can see, she's already low on health. If you time your roll correctly, you can actually get more attacks in during her dark Aoe phase. As you can see here, I roll backwards as the initial Aoe starts, then roll forward as the ground effect expands. Here's a slow motion. So roll backwards, then forward. The timing here requires some practice. Here's the sword arcs again, hug the right leg, watch the spin, she staggers, and that's the kill. Finally, I'm gonna show you my last soul level 1 kill. This is done without healing or taking any damage. If you used to use a weapon resin at the start of the fight, you can buff at the stairs without aggroing the knights. Phase 1 here is pretty much the same as previous. The 360-degree swing here you need to roll because the end of the swing finishes near her legs, so if you don't roll you will still get clipped and one-shotted. Every time she changes direction and turns, there is a delay on her next attack, so you could get a few more hits in here and there. I spent every bit of stamina here to get the last hit in during her transition, so she will stagger after her dance is finished. Count your hits here because you can stagger her early and she will not do the dance at all. If she doesn't, she will almost always follow up with a super aggressive slam combo and smash her face, so be very careful and don't get greedy. Back away from her AoE if you're not comfortable with a rolling trick. This is a slam and swing combo, again roll left and left, or backwards. I chicken out a little bit here, so I didn't get any hits in. If you stand behind her legs and not on the side of her, she'll limit her movement set by a lot and do only a few simple combos, making phase 2 much easier to manage. Finally, this last hit. She staggers, and she's dead. I hope you enjoyed this video. She's definitely a test of determination and perseverance, so be patient, don't worry if you die a lot, don't give up, and you will get the kill. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.